I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get
Welcome back, toy hunters, to another episode of Xander Toys. Today, we're taking a closer look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Platinum Edition from the 1996 Batman Spawn crossover. This is a figure that not only pays homage to the legendary 1996 comic crossover, but also delivers that high-quality craftsmanship McFarlane Toys is known for. From the packaging to articulation, and my favorite part, comparisons. We're breaking it all down. Let's dive in. First things first, let's talk about the packaging. McFarlane Toys absolutely nailed it here. The Platinum Edition packaging is sleek, modern, and screams collector's item. The window box gives you a perfect view of the figure, posed in all its glory. The metallic Platinum Edition logo is front and center, letting you know this isn't just any figure. It's something special. On the back, there's bold artwork showcasing Batman from the iconic 1996 Batman/Spawn crossover. The artwork is gritty and moody, setting the tone for what this figure represents. It's the kind of box you might want to keep for display. It's that good. All right, let's pop this guy out of the box and see what we're working with. And wow, this figure is something else. Right off the bat, pun intended, you can feel the premium quality. Batman's suit is detailed with a dark blue and black color palette that perfectly matches the darker tone of the 1996 crossover. The bat symbol on his chest is sharp and prominent, and the sculpted cape is a masterpiece in itself. It's dynamic, with intricate textures that look like they're ripped straight out of a comic panel. This is not just a toy, it's a piece of art. Now let's zoom in on the details because McFarlane Toys went all out here. The cowl is aggressive and angular, giving Batman a fierce, battle-ready look. His suit features subtle textures that mimic armor, and the utility belt is packed with tiny details like pouches and buckles. It looks like it could actually hold some bat gadgets. The cape, though, is the showstopper. It's sculpted with dramatic folds and a windswept effect that makes it look alive. The platinum finish adds a metallic sheen that takes the figure's aesthetics to the next level. Let's talk articulation, because this figure is built to pose. With over 20 points of articulation, you can pull off everything from dynamic fighting stances to those iconic rooftop brooding poses. The double-jointed elbows and knees give you excellent range, while the ball-jointed neck allows for expressive head tilts. The cape, despite being large and dramatic, is lightweight enough not to hinder movement. Whether you're posing him solo or setting him up for a diorama, this Batman is a dream to work with. All right, folks, it's time for my favorite part of any review, comparisons. Let's see how the Platinum Edition 1996 Batman stacks up against some of McFarlane Toys' other iconic releases. First up, we've got the Batman 3 Jokers figure. Side by side, you can see how distinct these two designs are. The 3 Jokers Batman has that modern, gritty detective vibe, while the Platinum 1996 Batman leans into the classic crossover aesthetic with a dark, almost mystical edge. The difference in the cape designs alone is striking. 3 Jokers has a more practical look, while the Platinum figure's cape is pure drama. Now let's bring in the Grim Knight. These two couldn't be more different. The Grim Knight is decked out in tactical gear, looking like he's ready to take down an army, while the Platinum 1996 Batman is sleek and streamlined for one-on-one battles. The Grim Knight's bulky armor contrasts perfectly with the Platinum figure's smooth lines and flowing cape. Both are amazing in their own right, but they tell completely different stories. Now let's bring in the Task Force Batman and Task Force Flash. These two figures have a very distinct, almost pixelated design, which gives them a unique, video game-like aesthetic. Compared to the Platinum Edition 1996 Batman, They look like they've jumped straight out of a cyberpunk world. Task Force Batman's blocky, futuristic armor has this digital, almost glitchy vibe, while the Platinum Batman sticks to the gritty comic book realism of the 90s. Task Force Flash, with his sleek, angular suit and bright red tones, feels like a high-speed, holographic counterpart to the dark and mysterious Batman. If you're into stylized video game-inspired figures, the Task Force series is a fun addition to your collection. But the Platinum Batman brings that timeless, grounded presence that makes it the centerpiece of any lineup. Now let's mix it up and bring in Hawkman and DC classic Wonder Woman. Hawkman's intricate armor and wings make him a towering presence. But Batman's dark tones and imposing cape hold their own in this lineup. Wonder Woman, with her vibrant colors and Amazonian warrior stance, adds a nice contrast to Batman's darker, stealthy aesthetic. Together, these figures would make a killer Justice League display. And finally, we can't forget the DC classic Superman. These two are iconic together. The Platinum Batman, with his brooding, shadowy vibe, perfectly complements Superman's bright, hopeful look. The sculpt differences between the two highlight their personalities. Batman's sharp angles and dramatic lines versus Superman's clean, heroic design. It's the ultimate team-up for any collector. When you line all these figures up, it's clear that McFarlane Toys has done an incredible job creating unique interpretations of these legendary characters. The Platinum Edition 1996 Batman doesn't just hold its own, it stands out as a true centerpiece in any collection. Whether you're a fan of dark and brooding heroes or bright and bold icons, this figure bridges the gap beautifully. So, after taking a closer look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Platinum Edition from the 1996 Batman Spawn crossover, here's my final verdict. This figure is an absolute masterpiece. From the sleek, metallic finish to the incredible articulation and premium details, McFarlane Toys has truly outdone themselves with this one. It's not just a figure, it's a collector's dream. The sculpting is on point, the accessories are a perfect match, and the overall design pays perfect homage to the 1996 crossover while giving it that modern McFarlane flair. For all those reasons, I'm giving this figure a perfect 10 out of 10. Whether you're a hardcore Batman fan, a McFarlane collector, or just someone who appreciates high-quality action figures, this Batman should definitely be part of your collection. It has everything you could ask for. Premium paint, attention to detail, solid articulation, and that collector's vibe that makes it stand out in any lineup. If you agree with my review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Xander Toys. Let me know in the comments what you think about this Batman and what figures you'd like to see reviewed next. Until next time, happy collecting, and keep hunting for those perfect figures. Thanks for joining me on this epic review. And as my saying goes, let the toy hunt begin, and more toys to open. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Xander Toys.